Welcome to the night where we light up the spark. We're trading crypto, find out you'll be mad on the charts. Hosted by the one, Lunar Beaches top shark. Dive deep into the numbers cause this ain't no lark. We're crunching all the data, making money moves fast. From Wall Street to the blockchain, making predictions last. Community together in this financial blast. Markets after dollar shatter ceilings made of glass. Mad on the charts with Lunar's bright lights. Crypto markets soaring through the night. Follow the trend, see future in sight. It's markets after dark, the financial flight. From Bitcoin to Ethereum, we're mapping the road. Stock tips and insights, secrets ready to unload. Trading strategies, sharp on knowledge be showed. Let Lunar Beaches guide you to the mother lode.
What a boring day. Super boring. So we're just gonna have a boring stream because boring. Maybe. Maybe we won't. Maybe we will. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Markets After Dark, where we go mad on the charts every single night, except for Friday and Saturday. So that means Sunday through Thursday, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on the Piper Academy Network. I am Lunar Beaches Crypto. And tonight, we're going to go over some things. Boring? Boring? N-E-V, I'm going to guess E-R. Never? Never boring? I'm never boring? That's good to know. I tried my best to not be boring. But sometimes I can't help it. I'm just going to start covering my ears up because I'm tired of my hat pushing my ears out and me looking like a goblin. What's going on, guys? Thank you for being here. Oh man, so yeah, kind of went a little bit sideways today. Not a whole lot of action. Not entirely sure why. Have not checked out the FOMC minutes yet, so perhaps that's what perhaps I should chat GPT it in the background. And just try to get like a summary. Provide me a summary of today's FOMC meeting minutes. We'll go over that. We'll go over price action as always. We'll talk about some stuff. We'll talk about XRP, $1 billion of open interest. This article claims that it's just gearing up for a potential blast off. We'll get into it. We'll take a look at the XRP chart. We have not looked at my flagship crypto in a while, which is XRP. That was the first crypto that I ever got into. First crypto I ever bought. Not the first crypto I ever owned. The first crypto I ever owned was $20 worth of Bitcoin that I got sent to me for my birthday in 2020, December 2020. And then, like 2 days later, I bought XRP. So, we'll take a look at that. Bitcoin search volume is flat. We'll talk about that as well. But before we get into everything, we need to bring up the Madhouse. What is going on, Madhouse? Hope you are all doing well this evening. Thank you, Alexandra G, for pinning the Discord link in the chat. Please join the Discord. Join the Discord, guys. There's so much good information, so much good people, so much alpha, so much community and help and teachings and all kinds of stuff. So join the Discord. Trading, trade setups, trade help. People, you've got to ask questions in order for me to help you if you need help. Okay? Okay. Also, it helps me have something to talk about. So, before I get into that little subject, let's say good evening to everybody. Good evening, Jesse. I know you stopped by to hit the like and to comment, but sleep well, buddy. I hope you have a radical sleep. I know it's super early for you. So, thank you for stopping by, Jesse. I do appreciate you, brother. Alexandra G, the mod queen, is in the house as always. Thank you again for pinning that Discord link in the chat. Guys, it's only $5 to become a Piper Academy member. Sign up today and get all different kinds of perks. So just do it. Just do it. If it wasn't for bots and scammers, the Discord would probably be as free as possible. But anyways, good evening, all set. Good evening. Lost on Crypto here. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. Trade Intuition, bingo and a bango. What's going on? Maybe a bandage. Hope you are doing well. Thank you for being here. Bandage. How do I sign up? There's a link right here in the chat. Just got a link right here that says Discord GG PER Academy. Oh, there's the pie. Help. Uh-oh. LOL, meant to say hello. What's going on? Jesus Save 77. Jesus Save 77. You can click the link, click the join button below the video. There you go. See, Alexander G's on it. Okay, great. Thanks. I must be blind. It happens. Jesus Saves. I love your name. But yeah, God bless you. God and bless your heart. No offense. I was just playing around, okay? Just being playful. How are you guys doing? I know I sound a little I'm a little tired, but it is what it is. I'm a little beat down from work. But and you know, toddler life. So yeah. So recently, as in like the past few months, no matter what I do here, no matter what I say here on the charts, no matter what I get right, and the little bit that I get wrong from time to time, everybody gets stuff wrong. And it's okay to get stuff wrong. But the amount that I've been correct doesn't make sense when you look at my trading for the past few months, which has been mediocre. Haven't like blown my account or anything like that, but I haven't really grown it either. It's just been kind of meh. And my trades have been really sparse, to be frank. I don't have the time during the day because I have a day job to provide setups for others. I can't even find them for myself. It has been a struggle, and I am really looking forward to Vegas because I really think that I need a break from the charts, from social media, from everything. Although I'll probably while I'm in Vegas, social media will just have to be a thing. But afterwards, I mean, maybe like a weekend, because I don't know. I have like writer's block or something. Like I don't know what it is. It might not even be writer's block because it's not even necessarily content. It's that I just don't know what to say. I come on here every single night and I talk a lot, and I'm like, I said a lot. What more is there to say throughout the day? I mean, I could comment on all the little things that happen throughout the day if that's what people want. I need a break before you. What's going on, lasers? Pew pew. Army Piper, what's going on? Fiat miner. Yep, exactly. Can't let anyone stop this bull run. Nope. But LBC market expert. I wouldn't say expert. I'd say I'm getting there, but anyways, the point is, everybody struggles. No matter how good that you are at charts, everybody struggles, especially when you don't have the time that you need to invest in your passion, which for me, outside of spending time with my family, is this and trading, coming and helping others. I can't tell you how gratifying it is when you or anybody comes to me for help and I'm able to help them out to the best of my abilities. Whether it's in trading, whether it's in life. I have someone that I'm close with that's been going through all kinds of stuff recently. And I've just been an ear. I've been there for them. Not just an ear. I've helped them in many ways. They've told me this, so I'm not like, this isn't like a brag or anything. But I have helped them and just gave them different perspectives and on how to look at things more positively. He was without his truck for 3 months, okay? He was in the shop, going through some other personal stuff. And, you know, he was kind of, well, wouldn't say lashing out, but he wasn't in a good spot. And I just told him, you know, I said, you know, you can choose how to respond to these situations. And that's everything, in my opinion. How you choose to respond to situations will make or break you, at least in that instance. So I told him, I said, you know, you can either be pissed off that your truck isn't ready yet, or you can think about the freedom and the excitement that you'll have once you get it back. And just try to shift the focus towards the positive. And this is just all about, mindset and understanding yourself emotionally and choosing how you react to different situations. And the reason I even bring all this up, one, is to be transparent about myself and honest about my personal struggles as of late, but also I would say 20% of trading is charts. 80% is mindset. It is not hard to read charts, guys. It is, however, difficult to control your mindset, especially when you have money on the line. But taking control of the situation and having the right mindset and being able to adapt to the different situations that you find yourself in, you take a loss, you take another loss, you take another loss, where you go 3 months of essentially a slow bleed, but still well above water, but still, you're going to go through it, and it's how you respond that matters. So, just know that it is normal if you go through the motions when it comes to trading. Go through the emotions, that is. But if you feel yourself becoming emotionally engaged while you're trading, like just too much, over the top, FOMO, fear of missing out on the big move, or fear of missing out fear of missing prices falling. You're afraid that you're going to miss a great buying opportunity, perceived great buying opportunity. But that's all it is. It's just a perception. I don't know where to go from here, but because I didn't plan this out. But yeah, I would like to read some responses. What have you guys been saying? It might help a little bit. Self-care. I don't look at charts long enough throughout the day to be able to intuit the market. Cluck cluck crypto pollo, what's going on? Good evening. Yep, that's where I was. Okay. Wick 589, what's going on, brother? We all struggle, bro. Yep. It's why I spot and hold. There you go. I have no passion. Retro Mike Tech, what's going on? I'm sorry, you have no passion, bro. I think mining might be it, but I don't know. Mike, even link. By the way, I didn't call the cops on my girlfriend. My roommates did. Oh. Okay. Wifey is dead asleep. I bet wifey's talking in her sleep, talking about XRP going to 589. Joe knows I'm trying to lurk work, keeping me quiet. There you go. Lurking at work gets me through. Gasp even link. Struggles are challenges. They can make you a better person. You can learn from them. Don't let them define you. Exactly. 100%. I don't know any of y'all really, but feel like I have a grasp. Nothing wrong with giving advice or hand up. Trading definitely changed my personality. Trading definitely changed my personality. Trading has made me, and honestly, doing these streams has made me way more well-rounded and disciplined as an individual. For me, man, honestly, my biggest struggle has just been my style of trading, where I really succeed. Even though I'm good at the macro stuff, Elliott wave theory, I can say we're probably going to go here. I hate holding on to trades for long periods of time. It's something I got to get over, to be honest. But I hate it. For one, especially if it's a leveraged position, the longer you hold, the more that funding rate eats away at your gains. But for me personally, just scalp trading, getting in and out, the best time of day for that is probably the busiest part of my work day, which is the morning. And that sucks. And when you're scalping, you've got to pay attention. Especially when you're doing really short-term scalps like I like to do. But, you know, the struggle is just, for me, not being able to trade when I need to, and me not being able to trade when I need to. So, all right, so here's the thing. Everybody goes on losing streaks especially when they're scalpers, okay? Scalpers will definitely go on losing streaks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They'll go on losing streaks. When you only have a chance to trade a few times a week for scalping, and all 3 trades are losers, it really makes you question if you're a good trader. Because it's like, it's not that 100 trade span, right? Where eventually the wins come and they pile up. And they're much greater than the losses because you manage your risk properly. And that's why I haven't blown my account, because I just managed my risk properly. But my scalps have been poo-poo. More on the more on the unprofitable side than on the profitable side. Spot bags, fine. Spot bags doing great, which is also why I always say spot bag, cash bag, trading bag. Gotta have all 3. And so, I'm trying to do a little more position trading. I'm just waiting for things to, what I am holding to pop so that I can sell and then go and rotate and buy something else. That position trading is very easy for me because I know I can't get liquidated, so it doesn't really matter. And it's also money that I am willing to lose, or that I can afford to lose. Is actually, I shouldn't say willing. I can afford to lose. But the spot trading has always been where I have seen the most success, because it's just buy and hold for the most part. But it's not what I enjoy about trading, because I just enjoy trading. I love trading. I love the challenge of it. I love the number games. I've always loved. I've been a math nerd since I was forever, since I was a kid. But yeah, mindset is everything. Yep. It led you to me, so it was meant to be. Sorry, I'm just going to read the chat real quick. Remember, not matter what you are going through, if you're breathing, keep this in mind. It can always be worse. Yes, absolutely. It could always be worse. That's right. And buzzards got to eat the same as worms. Very difficult. You should be a Terminator when you trade. Your feeling will only make you lose. The information is in front of you. Respect it, and how you feel will only distort the truth. Actually, I disagree about being a robot when it comes to trading. Because being a robot when it comes to trading means you might miss a chance to adjust to certain situations. But I understand why people say it, but stick to your rules. That's the main thing, is just stick to your rules. Don't get overly excited. It's okay to enjoy or to be happy that you made gains. That's okay. It's normal, in fact. The only time I would only get mad. I only get mad at myself if I don't follow my rules. That's it. Not if I lose. Don't care. Only if I lose because I didn't follow my rules. And I don't really spend a whole lot of time being mad at myself, to be quite honest. Kind of like, all right, well, that sucked. You sucked for doing that, brain. So let's try and fix this, okay? And try to be better for the next one. Asia session is kicking butt, says All Set. Is it? It looks like it's dumping. Pay attention to my emotions and others' emotions so that I can be there when the hope fades from our eyes as the price rolls over again. Trauma besties. Jesus. No, emotion has no place in anything that has finance. The dollar has no feeling. So when you trade, forget emotion, profit, and loss. You have time. Yeah, I have time. It's all time frame. Set up your trades ahead of time. Har, har, har. Yeah, exactly. Set up your trades ahead of time. Yeah. Oh, you know, if I traded stocks, I probably would. But crypto's so volatile. It's just like, man, I don't know. Start shooting for the 1-1. You'll get it hits faster. Yeah. LBC sounds like we need to jam on Discord one of these weekends. Absolutely. Is that worries and frustration I hear? I'm going to slide into your DM later, LBC. Nah, you're good. I'm fine. 1 billion in interest in XRP still dumps. It's open interest for one. Okay, the one. Second of all, Well, this is part of the open interest. This is part of the first point. Open interest is longs and shorts. So just because there's $1 billion in open interest doesn't mean it's longs. In fact, actually, if it is longs, that means they could get liquidated, which means number go down. So, but I haven't even gotten to that yet because I'm too busy doing all this stuff. It's golden. Don't break golden rules. It's golden for a reason. Love y'all. Love you, Wick. You guys are amazing. But yeah, it's just trying to figure out managing. So here's the thing. A few months ago, I started doing different types of work at work that takes up more of my time. Where I don't get as many breaks throughout the day. And so now it's just, so the first few months has just been trying to like keep my head above water trading wise, which I have done successfully, thankfully. But that's just through risk management. Now it's trying to figure out what works best for my schedule, I guess. I guess you could do swing trading. Swing trading. I just hate it. I hate swing trading. We haven't gotten into anything yet. Sorry guys. I went on a little rancy. It's not Wild Card Wednesday. What am I doing? Anyways, let's go ahead and get into this. XRP frenzy builds, according to News BTC. Over $1 billion in open interest signals breakout tension. XRP's price has climbed to $2.61 in the last 24 hours. I did not mean to do that. Please undo that. No. I did not mean to do that. No. Oh well. Sitting at 253 right now. Look at that. Already down 8 cents in the last 24 hours, and has been able to keep at a steady pace, registering a 22% gain over the past 7 days. Traders are piling into futures contracts. A notable performance has been in the open interest department, which jumped by more than 40%. Interesting. Rising futures activity. According to Glassnode data posted on May 13th, futures open interest for XRP surged from 2.42 billion to 3.42 billion in just 1 week. That $1 billion increase represents a nearly 42% rise in active contracts. When both price and open interest climb, it usually means new money is coming in and that traders expect more upside. Just from Glassnode, futures open interest has surged by over $1 billion in the past week, rising from 2.42 billion to 3.42 billion. This sharp increase in leverage coincides with the price rally from 214 to 248, suggesting elevated speculative activity and growing directional conviction. So, price versus market gains. Based on reports, XRP's 1 week gain outpaces the broader cryptocurrency market, which has risen about 12% over the same period. A near 20% jump is no small feat when most major coins are up in the low double digits. This is true. For the third largest cryptocurrency, a 20% move is not anything to scoff at. Traders see XRP as one of the, look at Ethereum. Traders see XRP as one of the stronger performers right now. It is. And they are better at betting accordingly. Momentum indicators point up. XRP is trading higher than its 10, 15, and 200-day moving averages that indicate short-term and long-term trends are both in favor of buyers. The relative strength index is at 68, which is just short of the overbought zone. overbought. It's just a phrase. It's at 68, which means it's showing strength. There is still space for the rally to continue before reaching a ceiling. The moving average convergence divergence, the MACD, has also crossed higher, suggesting continued upward momentum. Institutional demand grows. Meanwhile, the XRP ETF has drawn inflows for 5 straight weeks. Last week, it added $14 million in new money, up from $10 million the week before. The fund now holds almost $100 million in assets, even with a 1.8% annual fee, almost twice that of Bitcoin ETFs. Investors still see value in a product tied to XRP. Based on market prediction platforms like Polymarket, there is a 79% chance the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission will approve spot XRP ETFs soon. According to JP Morgan analysts, these ETFs could attract as much as $8 billion in the first year, more than what Ethereum funds saw after their September 2024 launch. That kind of demand could slingshot XRP even higher. That is true, because just 20 billion Bitcoin could get to $150,000 with only $20 billion of new money. That's all it would take to get it there. Fun fact. So much love. Important talk, LBC. Yeah. You know, if I can share my experiences with everybody and people can get something from that, amazing. I just want all of you to know that I'm fine. I'm great, I should say. Like, life is good. Struggling in trading sucks. However, it's not the end of the world. I understand that. And I have been in my life, I have been in far worse states, we'll put it. So, I wouldn't even say I'm in a state other than I'm just happy to be here with you guys. So, outlook and risk, rallying price action, growing open interest, and steady ETF inflows make a bullish case. Fast gains could just as easily fade away if traders lock in profits. A drop through the 50-day average would serve as a warning signal. Regulatory delays or a broader sell-off in crypto could derail the rally as well. For now, XRP sits atop its averages and sees fresh capital coming in. Many traders and institutions are leaning bullish, yet anyone getting involved should watch the technical levels and keep an eye on news about spot ETF approvals. If those pieces fall into place, XRP could be set for another leg up, but if markets cool off or regulators hit pause, the run may stall. So there you go, a little bit of fundamentals. We appreciate the transparency. State of gratitude. Yes, I'm always in a state of gratitude. True story. Well, that wasn't going to be a true story. The first thing that I say when I'm in my car and I'm on my way to work every single day for the last 2 months is thank you, Lord, for another day. Every single day. Now, the reason why it's not the first thing that I say every day, because the first thing that I usually say every day is, love you, babe, hope you have a good day, or have a good day. Saying goodbye to my wife. So, Passion is what glues us together. Yeah. So every single day, that's on my way to work. That's when I do my open conversation with the big guy. So, but I always started off with, thank you, Lord, for another day. I'm grateful for being here, and grateful and blessed. Blessed, never stressed. I say that one a lot too. Because it's true. I mean, I won't say I'm never, I don't know. I don't ever really feel stress in a sense. I don't know. It's not like a feeling that I get, which is kind of weird. Because I've been stressed out before. But I ain't stressing. Because I know I'm good at the end of the day. I have my family. I've got my kids. I mean, whether or not I want to continue to fiat mine, I don't. I still have a good job, right? I have a job. I have a new house. You know? All those things make 3 months of struggling and trading seem so like nothing, because that's exactly what they are, you know? So, you know, perspective. It's all perspective. Too blessed to be stressed. There you go. Good. We're all set. There you go. So, anyways, get off my soapbox. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Beautiful house and beautiful family. Yeah. Thank you. Melissa's probably one of the few people that's actually seen my house. But y'all, ain't nobody seen my house since I've got stuff put in it. I love my career and it pays well, but I do love to trade. Yeah, Poyo, for sure. I can't say, and that's the thing. I don't know how old you are, how long you've been in the career you've been in, or if it was something that you knew you wanted to do. But the business that I am in, the pool business, I got into it because my dad owned a pool business, my grandfather owned a pool business. So I just got into pools, and I've been doing it for 20 years. And to be quite frank, I'm burnt out. I'm tired of it, tired of the manual labor. I'm just tired. I would much rather just trade and teach trading and hang out with people in Discord all day. Because that's what I'm passionate about. That's what I love. So, good evening, fellow Mad Hatters. Good evening, Adam D. Thank you for being here. One day you can build your own backyard lagoon. Yeah, you say one day, and my wife says next year. Wait, my house will be done June 12th. Oh, heck yeah, Kutapoyo. Been waiting a while now. Congrats, man. That's awesome. I'm in the AV biz, real nerd stuff, but it's really cool. Oh, yeah, audio visual? Yeah. You work for your local news station? All right. Are we going to get to the charts or what? Wrong chart. All right. Bitcoin rolling over right now. Starting to do the rollover, okay? We've been talking about this for a while now. It did not want to provide a whole lot of downside for us today, but I'm still expecting. Well, where the heck is it? I'm still expecting the ABC at least come down to the 50% retracement. I think we probably come down to the golden pocket. Let's go ahead and put a fixed range volume profile just on this real quick. All right, so we're at the point of control based off of this low to this high. All right, go ahead and pull in this bit right here. All right, point of control from this, where do we come in? From this low to the high is sitting right here at about 95,000, 94.5. The next support level is pretty much right there at the golden pocket. There's a little bitty tiny notch here at the value area high at 99.1. I still think we lose that. I still think we lose that, and we come down to at least like 98. I think we're going to test 98, which is overall on a higher time frame, like the daily, is really going to be like a test of the $100,000 level. It just means that we could wick down to that 98, 97,000. But the test is could be holding the 100K level on the daily chart. Would prefer that we held that and closed above the 0.5. Now, I don't know if you guys remember me on, was it yesterday? Monday night. It was Monday night. After the Monday close, we had 2 straight days of red. And I said, oh boy, I really hope we don't get a third day. Because that's usually an early signal of like way more like sideways and downside than just an ABC correction. Thankfully, yesterday we got a green candle. Today we got a red candle. More indecision than anything. We do have a long lower wick and a short upper wick, which does indicate that buyers did step in. However, we are starting to kind of roll over, which is what we've been expecting. Now, we do still have, of course, it's not going to go away now that it's printed, this bearish divergence here on the daily chart. So that just, it's more fuel or more confluence for the pullback, for the correction. Now, we've also said that we could potentially only be in wave A of a correction. We get a bounce, and then we correct for wave C, A, B, C. Or even further down, bounce off the 50, maybe come up to the 236, and then come down to that point of control. But I think we would have to break this first. Let's go ahead and bring in a little bit more volume data here. Come in from the low. Okay, same level. Let's come. Yeah, there's a lot of volume here at about that 97,500. We'll just say 97,500. Nice round number. I think we're going to get down to there. And hopefully, I mean, it doesn't have to hold. It doesn't have to hold. But, man, it'd be nice if it did. That bear div was in our face, but the money flow was a hard read. Yeah, the money flow was green for sure. But we did have True 7 clipping, maxing out. Power bar has been started to fade. The bullish power bar, that is. But money flow is coming in, but what is it coming in for? Is it coming in for bullishness? Is it coming? Is What does this money flow mean exactly? Does it mean that the money is flowing into longs? Does it mean that money is flowing into shorts? I don't know. I did nothing wrong, so I'm chilling. Still dealing with cops? Ah, jeez. Pew pew. We solved that problem real quick. Do you live in Texas? Now if we're just looking at some patterns on here, let's go ahead and delete these drawings. I said delete the drawing. I said yes, even the ones that are locked, remove them now. God. Interesting, that is. Break this, back test, come down lower. See, the trend fusion has flipped red. We've double topped essentially, but on our oscillator, putting in the bearish divergence on the daily, starting to come out for the second time. Money flow is kind of flat. True 7 has peaked. Reversal signal, reversal signal, reversal signal. Yeah, I don't know. At the very least, I think it's just telling us cool down, cool down, cool down. Just like we've been expecting. It's just a cool down. See if we get the McDonald's arch. Have fun staying poor arch. Hopefully this is it right here. This is all that it is. Okay, we just get an ABC and then we can get going. I mean, if it is going to be an ABC regardless, in my opinion. The only question for me is this ABC and then it's done, or is this just ABC of the first of A, and then you get ABC of B, and then you get either ABC of C, or you get a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of C. You either get a 335 or a 333. Typically, it's a 335. But yeah, which means what? What does that mean? That means that if this is an ABC, then we want to see. This is already kind of a crashing structure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops, I did ABC. Dang it. So 535, I do believe, is a pattern. That'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two, three. The reason why this is 3, because if we follow the rules of Elliott wave theory, you go 1, 2, or A, B, C. Now, why did I not do? Whoops. First of all, let's change this to red so I can actually see it. Why not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Can anybody guess? Why not that? Anybody know Elliott wave theory? Why does this not work? Why is this not a 5-wave impulse? Anyone? Don't worry, I'll give you a second. It's over again? No, it's just a correction, my guy. Overlap. Be more specific. Be more specific. You're correct. But be more specific. Wave 4 is in wave 2 price action. Very close. I guess I could call that. I guess I could. Oh, you said wave 1. There you go. Yes. This pullback here came into the territory of wave 1. That invalidates a 5-wave impulse. Very, very, very well done, guys. Very well done. You've been paying attention. You're either paying attention to me or paying attention to Coons. I don't know. Or you're learning on your own, whichever one. Doesn't matter. I'm just happy to see it. Yes, absolutely. 100% correct. That's why this is a 5-wave structure. Now, there's also a problem with this. Maybe there, maybe not. It's going to be hard to tell just looking at it without doing any measurements. I'm not even going to make you guys guess on this one, but let's just see. I mean, I might be a mod for Coons. Oh, are you? Oh, well, there you go. There it is. I mean, but just because you're a mod doesn't mean you know anything. I'm kidding. But you did know it. So that's great. And I honestly, Coons was the first. I know there's probably more out there, but he was the first content creator that I came across where I was like, oh, this guy actually understands Elliott wave theory. Because I can't tell you how many times I watched other traders talk about Elliott wave theory, and I'm just like, no, that you're breaking this rule. That's invalidated. Just all kinds of just madness. No, that's not an impulse. No, that's not a 5-wave impulse. No, that's not a motive wave. No, that's not a flat. What are you talking about? You know. And then I came across Coons, and he was breaking everything down, even with Fibonacci's, and I was like, I like this guy. This guy gets it. He knows it. He knows Elliott wave theory. It's amazing. Been watching him since day 1. Oh, nice. Wish I could catch his streams, but the time zones are off. Wait, what'd you say true story to? LOL, we've been watching Coons. Yeah, y'all have. A diagonal is still a motive wave, though, so trick question. Yes, but it's not impulsive. Anyways, I am not a master at Elliott wave theory like Coons is. But I'm pretty good at it. What do we think, chat? No, I need to do wave 3. I did this for a reason, dang it. There we go. Do this one, wave 5. All right, so wave 3 is longer than wave 5. So yeah, that's valid. That's valid, even though wave 1 was the longest wave. Wave 3 was still longer than wave 5, which means wave 3 is not the shortest wave, which would have invalidated that. But interesting to get a 5-wave structure here. But then you get to 3 to the upside. This one's nasty. This one's ugly. 1, 2, let's say 3. Remember, 3 always breaks. Did to 5 wave again, or ABC again. If this is like a 5 3 5, this is going to be our first move. 3, 4, and then 5. That could get us down to that 97. So you throw fibs on it too, check your waves. What are we looking like on that? I mean, it's at least 50% retracement, but magic number 618. It's pretty good. Yep. Then push to the 1.618 maybe, or 2.618. I'd say 2.618 because if this is going to be a 3-wave crashing structure, or even if it's just an ABC, well, yeah, because we haven't taken out the high, so it's not a flat. And we didn't even come even with the high, so it's not a flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm pretty comfortable with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 within wave 3. Yeah, I like that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Well, I'll have to go and look and way more into this stuff. But anyways, I will tell Qatar and Saudi Arabia went all out for the president, more than I ever seen with Carter over there in Bush. Love the people from Saudi. Their hospitality is fantastic. Could look for a diagonal, but need a lower low. Yeah, it's true. WWE got to go to the Princess Private Beach when we were there. Oh, we got to. I was like, the World Wrestling or World Wrestling Entertainment? What? Wave 1-5 or AC. Yeah. Wait. Wasn't he like a doctor or something, R.S. Miller? Yeah, he's a real deal. I met him and his wife a few months back and took them out for dinner. He helped me so much with Elliott Waves. Oh, Coons? That's awesome. Wait, but I do pay attention to you as well. Oh, excellent. Yeah, Coons is this mofo. I don't know why I said it like that, but anyways, I didn't even go over the FOMC meeting minutes. Didn't go over Bitcoin is dead. Apparently, is what it's saying. That no interest in Bitcoin. Just realized I'm 4 minutes over. Had a long rant at the beginning. I don't know if it'd be a rant or more of a event. I don't even know. Or ironically, I know. Where? Anyways, I was gonna say my TED talk, and the reason why I say ironically is because I know that Coons did a TED talk. I think it was one of those. I don't want to. I'm not trying to downplay it, but it was like one of the I don't know what you would call it. It's like a mini TED Talk, I guess. It's not like the TED Talk, but like it's like it was an event for TED Talk. Yeah. But yeah, a quick discussion on the importance of trade psychology. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. And lots of patience. Yeah, having patience is all part of it, man. And just learning and adapting to new situations, and that's what I'm doing. Ed Talk. Yep. It took me just a second to get that, Stroman. It's not quite a TED Talk. It's an Ed Talk. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, wow. Trade Intuition is on. Well, then go over to him. Patience is the main key. Well, Alex Crypto says it all the time. I told him he should write a book, and it should be the title of it. Trading is waiting. Trading is waiting. And it is. What? I don't know. I haven't gone over anything. I didn't even look at the XRP chart. We were just all over the place today, guys. I apologize. I apologize. But I'm glad I was able to share and get all that out. So now I can move forward. And I posted this on not Facebook. I posted this on Twitter. Then I wait and miss the move and cry. Wait, markets can remain irrelevant longer than you can remain solvent. Was it irrelevant or markets can remain irrational longer than you can remain solvent? So I posted this, and this is it right here. Okay. If someone wants to provide me with a portable internet device so I can trade anywhere while I'm at work, it would be much appreciated, LOL. Seriously. I'm going to have to get one because I can't watch price action half the time and it's killing me on the inside. A little dramatic. But kind of true. Maybe that's why I just don't feel stressed, because I'm just dead inside because I can't trade. My trading has been mediocre for a few months now because I'm always in terrible service areas in my new position at work, which inhibits me from being able to execute trades. It's frustrating and frankly a bit depressing. Yep. Which in turn doesn't help with my mindset while trading. I love trading. I want to do it more than anything else, but I can't get ahead enough to be able to go full time. I know charts, I understand fundamentals, I understand risk management. I have all the tools needed to be successful other than time and internet service. To be clear, this is not a pity me post. But if anyone wants to know why I haven't been near as active lately as I used to be, true. This is why. Then I feel, and this is so true, then I feel like an imposter because of my lackluster trading, even though my nightly calls on markets after dark play out more often than not, which is true. So obviously, I'm struggling. Everyone goes through these times, and sometimes it makes you want to quit, but I simply will not quit trading, ever. I love it. It's my passion. I love teaching it, and I know I have helped others, so it's worth it to continue from that aspect as well. The reason for sharing this is, for one, to just be open, honest, and transparent with you all, and for two, to express to new traders that trading is more than just charts. Charts are the easy part. Mindset is the hard part. Master the mindset, make sure you have access to your tools when you need them, and just don't give up when the going gets tough. This too shall pass. We will reach our goals no matter how long it takes. Mad love. Have a radical day. And there you go. So it's essentially, that's what I was thinking about when I came on air, was that post. And, you know, I say it's kind of depressing, but at the same time, I'm not like depressed over it. And it was more just like, it's more just like, ugh. Like, I'm just ready to break the wall. You know what I mean? But, eventually I will. We'll get over it. We'll get through it. And great. But I just need you guys to have patience with me. Have patience with me. Because I know I haven't been as active in the community for, at least a month now. And it makes me I feel bad. I feel bad for just not being active. And it's not that like I'm not being called. It's not like when people call upon me or tag me or whatever, I'm there. But I don't know. I guess because I'm trying to focus so much more, I'm just using you guys as, I'm just venting to you. Do you mind being my therapist for the night? As I'm working on figuring out my trading, like having to adjust, it really kind of limits my time for the other stuff. Which I hate. I appreciate that I have a job, but it's just so not the job that I want. But that's why you set goals, one little thing at a time, write stuff down, even if they're small. Just start accomplishing tasks. And that's because this is what I'm going to start doing. But just start accomplishing one task at a time, one small task at a time. For me, it's going to be one social media post a day. Just one, at least. Just one social media post a day. Stay consistent. Doesn't have to be content necessarily. Like, it doesn't have to be some well thought out thing. It could just be something simple. But it's just about getting in a habit of doing it every single day. Doesn't have to. You don't have to do it every day. I mean, at least one post a day. For me, as somebody that's trying to grow in this space, I feel like I'm going to grow a lot during Vegas. And that's not for other reasons. Get your minds out of the gutter. I know I'll be in Vegas, but my wife will be with me. Okay? All right. But no, I feel like and maybe a lot of stuff is maybe I'm subconsciously feeling some pressure from the whole Vegas thing, because I'm not just going there as a passerby. I'm not just going there as someone that just likes Bitcoin. I'm going there as press. I'm going there as, for lack of a better word, a journalist. Not really, but a documentarian. I don't know what to call it. I'm going to be documenting so much video, so many pictures, friends, but also, I'm getting emails about, hey, we want to do an interview. And I'm just like, I've never done an interview. What am I? And I don't know you from Adam, I don't know. But yeah. I forgot where I was going with this. I'm just ready for Vegas, honestly. I'm ready for Vegas. And I'm ready to meet some excellent people. I'm ready to meet any of you that are going to Vegas. LBC, make sure to send me a list of all the fakers. You'll see through the BS. Oh, you mean like meeting content creators in person and seeing who's fake and not? Is that what you're talking about? Brother, I don't have to meet them in person. Okay. Already know who a few of the fakers are. and I don't know what you mean by fakers per se, but I don't know. I've got a specific someone in mind, but I won't drop names. I will just say, no, I won't even say it. I won't even say it. I won't even say it. Okay? Not going to say it. Woosah. Fireside chat. XRP is going to $1 million. Not financial advice. Man, great crypto stream, right? Correction, not fakers, just facade. Yeah, I see what you're saying. So they just like put on a front for the camera, act like they're like nice people or whatever, but like in person they're kind of like jerks or something like along those lines. Yeah. And yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Already the thing is like the people that I already know that are along those lines, I'll say. They're not people I'm gonna. If they're there, I'm not gonna want to even talk to them. So I don't know. Also, some people can have a lot of charisma in person. Trump is really good at this. I'm not trying to be political, but Trump is really good at this. Trump is really good at, so Bill Maher, who I'm sure you all know, went to the White House. He was invited to the White House like a month or so ago. And just like the day before, Trump was just talking trash to him about him on like Truth, right? So he still goes to the White House to meet Trump. And then he goes on his show, the following Friday, whenever I think he does his show Fridays. And he talks about, just how splendid Trump was in person. And it wasn't the same person as that was in the tweets or the truths or whatever. But he still strongly disagreed with him, but it just wasn't the same person. And I'm just like, brother, you got schmoozed. That's what these people do. They schmooze you. And you're an elitist. And you still got schmoozed. Thank you, David, for the education. Great stream. Have an amazing, wonderful. I'm guessing everybody needs to just go to sleep. Yep, we're good traders. Yep. Apparently, I'm not a good trader, or at least I haven't been for a few months. But that's okay. We'll get past it. We'll move past it for sure. I failed my purposely, but I say purposely, but kind of purposely, but not really. But I failed my breakout evaluation. That's another thing that's kind of got me a little But the reason why I say purposely is because I got down to like I had like $250 of maximum drawdown. I got down to like my last $40, $50 somewhere in there. And I kind of just said F it and just like went long on like 5 different altcoins just because. And literally within like 10 minutes, the market like tanked just a tad, but it was like just enough where all like 4 or 5 of the trades just wiped out the remaining 40, $50 that I had remaining, and they shut my account off and closed it down. It was so quick. It was like, all right, I'm just gonna open this trade, and the market just went against me like immediately, and just account closed. You're done, son. I was like, whatever, man. It's $50. It was a 5K, trying to go for a 5K account, whatever. I don't care. I don't think I'm ever gonna do the funded thing again. At least not through breakout. No offense. The user interface is just trash. The user experience, or I shouldn't say user experience, but the user interface, the thing that you use to trade on, it's trash. It's not great. It lags. If you go off of the page for a second and you come back, you have to log back in. So if you're in the middle of a trade, that's a scalp, don't go anywhere else. Watch the trade, and guess what? I'm at work. What do I got to do? I got to put on a trade. And then I can't manage it because I don't have time to sit there and, all right, let me go check on the trade. Oh, I got to log back in. Oh, I got to scroll over here. I got to look. Okay, it's still good. All right. Go do some work. Come back. Just try to go for a quick look. Nope. Log in again. Every single freaking time. Sniper's Nightmare had issues with it too, and that's why he blew his account on purpose too. He was like, he did the exact same thing. He said F it and went like all in on something, and it tanked or something. I don't know. It's hilarious, but I hear that a lot. What about breakout? Yeah, it's not. It's not. I personally, I won't recommend it until I see improvements with the user interface and with the app, especially. The app is garbage, absolute garbage. You go to the app store and you read the reviews, and it's all app is garbage, app is garbage, app is garbage. The app is trash. Like, it's worse than the desktop. At least the desktop, you can get what you need done. But the app, good luck. The thing is terrible. Just a terminal for sending orders. Yeah, exactly. I use my own funds, but that's E. Yeah, and that's what I'm just going back to use my own funds and just start the whole cycle of building the account up again. So we'll get back. I just bought a house in November. What do you want me to do? All right. And then November was an amazing month. And then the holidays came in. And then January with Trump, market tanks, tariffs, all that stuff. Just not a good time. Anyways, woosah. We'll all be better because of this talk tonight. Why am I throwing up the rock? And I appreciate you guys for letting me talk your ears off. And thank you for listening. And thank you for your positive comments. It means the world to me. So, and it helps me get through it. So, and that's why I talk it out with you guys, you know? And yeah, I'm going to try to be better, try to be more active when I'm just working out the schedule really. And I've got to be able to see, my thing is I'm always trying to just like provide content instead of just talking. Just need to talk. Just talk like I used to. Just be authentic. And maybe that's part of the whole like imposter thing. It's not that I'm not authentic when I speak. It's just that like it's like everything's gotta be something instead of just shooting the shit. Pardon my French. Or maybe I'm just depressed and I don't know it. Yeah, guys, I'm 30 minutes over and I looked at Bitcoin for 5 minutes. So I love when Lunar just talks, not gonna lie. Oh. Thank you. I need to be more active too. I need to show up and be consistent. Melissa, we've talked about this. Okay? You can't even go outside because you're allergic to grass. Okay? You have all the time in the world. This woman still has a, is it a laptop? Still has a laptop or a tablet in a box wrapped in plastic somewhere. I'm sure of it. I'm sure she still hasn't opened it. It's been 3 years, Melissa. It's time to send it to me. I'll give it to one of my kids. They'll love it. Sounds like you need a well-deserved break, LBC. That's probably what it is, man. I'm probably just like, yeah, I'm ready for Vegas. Even though I'll technically be at work, it's going to be so much fun, and it's going to be away from my real job. It's going to be around friends, like-minded people. I'm going to be able to spend some alone time with my wife, which is so needed. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but a toddler is almost a guarantee that you're not going to get alone time with your wife, and not just that, but also 2 teenagers. So don't get a lot of alone time with the wife, or at least just us time and no kids. And so yeah, really looking forward to that. Even though she's 4.5 months pregnant. Yeah. So still will be splendid to have some time with my wife. And 'cause we don't get a lot of that time together. But yeah, that might be the reset that I need. I think I probably won't do markets after dark for that week. I'll probably be too exhausted from the day to do it anyway. I was thinking about maybe, if I don't know if Piper plans on doing streams while he's there. My goal is to just go in there, record as much stuff as possible, and post on Lunar Beaches Crypto channel, and also post on Piper Academy. Yeah, just try to get a bunch of cool stuff, bunch of videos, bunch of content. And yeah, it'll be fun. Who do you guys want to see? Do you want me to try to interview Michael Saylor? Have so much fun, LBC. What? No, wait. I'm just tired of my lawn guy not coming every week, so going to save myself some money and deal with it myself. My lawn guy comes every other week. I had to get a lawn guy moving in over here. I actually would prefer to cut my own grass, but I moved from a push mow yard to a riding lawnmower yard. It ain't no push mowing my new yard. And I'm fortunate for that because that means I got more space, more yard. So, but anyways, and your fingers foxtrot on my skin. I've got that song stuck in my head. Provider by Sleep Token. On my skin. I'm going under this time. Alright, I'm not gonna sing. Someone said that they like hearing me talk, so now I'm just gonna talk. Oh yeah, it's Poyo. No. Alright guys. Whew. Glad we got to hang out tonight. It was fun. I do appreciate it. Yo, looks like time to go. Yep, John Germain, thank you for stopping by, hitting that like button. Guys, I enjoyed the talk. This is really going to be the end this time because your homie needs to get some sleep because he still has fiat mining to do tomorrow. So, I do hope. Well, first of all, be sure to join tomorrow. Come back to the Piper Academy Network. If you are new, subscribe to the channel. Get access to 4 daily shows. You've got Good Morning Crypto with BC Pork Court bright and early. Followed by him, you have Army Piper and the OC guy. Hopefully OC guy will be back tomorrow for the morning market report. And then we'll have OC guy for trading with OC. And then we'll be right back here for another Markets After Dark, where we go mad on the charts. Tomorrow's FOMO Friday, so we're going to have some fun. But anyways, I do appreciate each and every single one of you for being here. Don't forget, be careful, be kind, be good. Rep your hood. And I will see you all tomorrow. Have an amazing, beautiful, wonderful, radical sleep. And I'll catch you all tomorrow. Mad love. Peace out. Good night.
Welcome to the night where we light up the spark. We're trading crypto, find out you'll be mad on the charts. Hosted by the one, Lunar Beaches top shark. Dive deep into the numbers cause this ain't no lark. We're crunching all the data, making money moves fast. From Wall Street to the blockchain, making predictions last. Community together in this financial blast. Markets after dark, that shatter ceilings made of glass. Mad on the charts with Lunar's bright lights. Crypto markets soaring through the night. Follow the trends, see future in sight. It's markets after dark, live financial flight. From Bitcoin to Ethereum, we're mapping the road. Stock tips and insights, secrets ready to unload. Trading strategies, sharp on knowledge be showed. Let Lunar Beaches guide you to the mother lode. Economic loops and the way the dollar flows. Community vibes where everybody grows. Analyzing trends while the world lays low. Markets after dark, we're only brilliant shows. Hit that subscribe and join the ride. In the world of finance, where fortunes collide. Lunar's path will be your guide. Through the market storm or the market tide. On the charts with Lunar's bright light. Crypto markets soaring through the night. fast. Markets after dark touch shattered ceilings made of glass. Mad on the charts with Lunar's bright lights. Crypto markets soaring through the night. Follow the trend, see the future in sight. It's markets after dark, the financial flight. From Bitcoin to Ethereum, we're mapping the road. Stock tips and insights, secrets ready to unload. Trading strategies, sharp our knowledge we show. Let Lunar Beaches guide you to the